There are a lot of people in the city of Los Angeles who go to work without taking cars, and I've decided to give that a shot today. So, kind of in celebration of Walk to School Day, and of course promoting healthy living. It's now 6:25 and I'm about to jump on my bike. It's going to be a bike, bus, and rail trip to work today. And we're at the southern edge of the city of Los Angeles, and today is going to serve twofold. First, show if indeed it is possible from San Pedro to go to work without a car, and secondly, how long it's going to take. I think it's going to be quite the voyage. So come share this experience with me. Okay, perfect. Normally, with using my car, it takes me about 35 minutes from the front of my house to City Hall. So we're going to time it to see how this multimodal experience is going to be. Morning, guys. Hey, I'm biking to work. Pray for me. We're here along the southernmost tip of the city of Los Angeles, along the Pacific Ocean, Paseo del Mar as we know it, as it is. And the South Bay is public transit poor, and just to get a feel how long the trip would take from door to door without a car be the experience this morning. So far so good. Experiencing low 60s here along Paseo del Mar. Ran into a couple raccoons trying to find some cover. Some runners, some surfer along Royal Palms. Good morning. This is the city of LA, so spread out. It's important to find ways to connect the pieces of public transportation. So we're going to be taking a Metro bus next, meeting with Deputy City Planner and San Pedro resident Erin Strelich, who rides the bus to work every day. Remember me? I was a senior lead officer. I arrested you a few times. Yeah. And every time whenever time I booked you for an open container, you'd sing some songs. It's good to see you without a bottle this morning. God bless you.
God bless you.
So we have 10 minutes. We arrived 10 minutes early. We're gonna jump into Rex Cafe, which is an amazing breakfast and lunch spot if you haven't been here. So grab a cup of coffee. Here's Erin joining us.
Hello.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Good.
Wasn't that bad of a ride?
Good, yeah. Well, you know, this way it's all downhill, so.
Yes.
It's good in the morning.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2.
Tarifa regular es $1.75.
Downtown Los Angeles.
Tarifa de mayores discapacitados es $75.
Vegas? No, Vegas. There you go. Okay, I need to admit this. I think in my 40 years living in the city of LA, it's like my second time riding a bus.
I understand. I definitely do. And it's something
My
that's,
entire
I think,
life.
ingrained in us because we were raised here without really much transit options.
So what's the main reason why you take the bus to work? To City Hall
Well, cost is the main reason. I would have to pay for parking in downtown LA. So I save on the cost of that. It's free parking at the park and ride. It's cheaper because I'm not paying for gas and wear and tear on my cars.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Alex worked at the Boys and Girls Club, the teen center, right?
Yes, I volunteered there. I now work at the one in Bloomington on Saturdays.
Oh, good.
I'm a local coach for the Arts Academy.
We are approaching the 1 hour mark, and we haven't left San Pedro yet. How do we encourage residents to use other modes of transportation when it's taking so long?
Well, you need to definitely have more options for that. The local last mile, first mile, including bikes, and we've been doing that, but also dash service is really critical. It has a very limited route in San Pedro.
Joe Buscaino.
Oh, what the hell are you doing on the bus?
We're taking the bus to City Hall.
How you been?
So now I can bend his ear all the way to City Hall.
Yes.
So you can see how hard it is and how much we need more buses every 20 minutes, all day long.
started riding the bus in 2011, and I used to have to drive all the way to the Silver Line. Now I catch the 450, but if I have to come home in the middle of the day, I'm screwed. I can't get back to San Pedro in the middle of the day unless it's a 2-hour trip.
There you have it, MTA.
So, more 450s. Yeah, I don't drive anymore unless I absolutely have to.
So why don't you drive?
I don't like it. This is better.
Yeah.
It's more cost effective. It would cost me $25 a week to park in a dirt lot, plus gas, plus traffic. I read. I promote the neighborhood council on the bus. I pass out magnets and invite people to the meetings. It's just nicer, and people are friendlier and kinder on the bus.
It's a kind of a sense of a ridership community, right?
It's less isolating than you are when you're in your car. Ridership has gone up even without them advertising. It used to be the bus was empty, even the Silver Line. Empty. Now it's standing room only.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's because they're finally figuring out without Metro telling us that the bus is not for people transportation, it's just transportation. So there's not that stigma.
Why don't you guys take the blue line all the way down?
The blue line is scary.
It's really.
It's the wrong side of the matrix right about now.
So what do you mean scary?
Especially for females. I
It
think.
means that there's a whole lot of activity. If you want to buy a cell phone, ride the blue line. You want to buy snacks, ride the blue line.
Don't we have security? We have the sheriff's
You
department?
do, but if you think about it from this standpoint, on the bus, we're a captive audience. Somebody snatches something right now, we can all beat them down before they can get off the bus. On the train, you don't have that kind of control.
Here we are at the Harbor Gateway Transit Center. I believe the halfway mark, would you say? And we're about an hour and 28 minutes into our journey to downtown Los Angeles to City Hall. Alex is off to El Camino.
Yes,
Great to see you. Love you. All right, you're doing great work. Bye, Alex. Have a great day at school.
I think I've saved a lot of money over the last 2 years. $55 a week to fill up my car. So that's what, $220 a month? I'm probably bad with the math. Plus $25 a week for parking, so that's another $100. It adds up.
See you, Debra. Thanks.
You're welcome.
for joining us. We just hit our 2-hour mark, and we are in downtown Los Angeles.
We have one more stop.
Then one more stop, then we're going to hit on the red line, right?
Yes. So,
Whoa! And we almost crashed.
alright, so I'm going to
All right, so this is our third and final leg here.
we have arrived, final transfer point. Still not there yet.
It's impressive. A lot of folks.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing.
Okay. Here we are on the red line.
This is us.
Okay.
Law Administration, the Music Center, Disney Hall, and the LA Cathedral.
We're about 5 minutes away from City Hall. This incredible journey from the southern tip of the city of Los Angeles, San Pedro. It took us a little bit longer today because we went carless. We took this route, this epic journey without a car, using bike, bus, and rail. But normally what you're saying, you take the commuter express, fewer stops, it gets you here in 1 hour.
Yeah, I also have the convenience of having my car on that last leg, so when I get off the bus in the evening, I have a car for that last little leg home into San Pedro, and I can stop on the way and pick up dry cleaning or go to the grocery store or whatever and do those extra little routes.
Morning. All right, we have arrived from San Pedro to City Hall. Incredible journey. How's it going? Got to meet some new people on the bus along the way. Incredible experience. Made me realize the importance of calling for more transit down the harbor area. But it's been quite the voyage. I think we've now hitting the over 2-hour mark without a car.
Oh my goodness, wait.
Eddie, do you have a bike stall for me? From San Pedro to here.
This is not San Pedro, this is San Pedro.
All right, so we arrived here at 2 hours and 29 minutes, almost 2.5 hours to get to City Hall. Yeah. Hello. Jenny, we did it! 2.5 hours. Wow. Not bad. All right. Let's go to work. Mr. Cedillo. Where'd you come from? San Pedro.
Kidding me?
Oh yeah. We did. We did all the modes of transportation. We left the house on the southern tip, San Pedro. Got on a bike, rode to a bus stop, 21st and Pacific. Took the bus all the way down to the red line, and here we are.
Took the red line.
Without a car.
Took the red line.
Guess how long it took?
About an hour.
2.5 hours.
Wow.
From door to door.
Essentially.
We left at 6:45. But along the way, it was a journey.
There you go.
Just seeing the connecting with people on the bus was amazing.
Yeah.
Jenny, my chief of staff, perfect timing.
Hey, boss.
You didn't take a bike in.
No, I wore heels to work.
So what we learned, Jenny, is that without a doubt, we need more transit opportunities. If people, we want to encourage residents from the harbor area to take other modes of transportation instead of the car. It took 2.5 hours to get here without driving a car, which is brutally long.
What was the most surprising thing?
Most surprising experience was actually there's a sense of community. There's a sense of community among the ridership.
They all know each other.
My first name, they know their stores, they know where they work. They build relationships. They see each other every day.
Who took public transportation today?
We did.
Yeah, we
You did? How'd you get here?
Bus.
Tell me how you got here.
Oh, DOT Express from La Cañada area.
And what did you do?
Gold Line, South Pasadena.
All right. Dennis?
And I drove my car.
Where is that? Where is that? I do have a tap card. I know how to take the bus.
Hey, I'm biking to work. Pray for me.